Okay, guys, please confirm if my screen is visible. Are we good to proceed? Okay, good. Good. Thank you. Thank you for confirmation. So yesterday we have completely discussed about the tree set. So we have also discussed about the internal working of tree set. Yes or no? And we have seen everything in detail. So when I say everything, why it is following sorting order, we got to know why, and why it is not following insertion order, we also got to know, and why it is not following duplicates, we have got to know the complete picture about the tree set. All these points are justified, right? So today I'm going to introduce something. So what is the something? It's a comparable interface. It has this interface as its own importance. Actually, why we need to learn about this interface? We need to know why we need to learn about this comparable interface. So let me introduce some real time scenario, right? So let us build a small program. So before even building a small program, let us imagine this. Let us visualize something from the real time example, right? Suppose after completing your graduation, after completing your engineering, you wanted to do post graduation. You wanted to do what? You wanted to do post graduation, PG, post graduation, right? So if you want to do post graduation, so you have to apply for a college. Let us say that there is a college called ABC College, ABC College, right? And this is ABC College, and right. So people are coming there to apply for the admission, right? So it is going to take only 4 people. Just imagine like that. Okay, this college is affordable enough to take only 4 people, right? So the 4 people are standing in the queue, and they are just giving information. Okay, the first person is going inside, and the first person is giving his information. What kind of information that is going to give? He is allowed to give only 3 information. Okay, so he joined ABC College. The ABC College is going to collect 3 information for the identity. What is the first information? Name. So let us say that the name of this person is Ajay, right? And it is also going to collect the age of this person. Let us keep it as 21, right? And location, Chennai, right? So this is the identity of the person according to ABC College, right? So information has been collected, and so he is done. Okay, again the second person is coming, and he is going to give some piece of information, and the information is going to be like, second person is, let us say, Sagar, right? Age 22, and he's from Hyderabad, right? So this piece of information has been collected from the second person, no issues. And remaining 2 persons are there. They are eagerly waiting to get admission, right? So at last they got admission, and while getting an admission, they have given some details. The details are like, let us take it as Chandu. Okay, age is going to be like something like 24, and he is from Bangalore, right? And last person is eagerly waiting for the admission. Okay, the last person has come, right? And he has given some details. Okay, the details are like his name and his age and his location. Okay, let the details can be like, let me take it as Ramu, right? Age 26, right? And he's from somewhere from let us say Madurai. Okay, so these are the information about Ajay. I mean Ajay. There are 4 persons. You have Ajay, and you have Sagar, and you have Chandu, and you have Ram. Right? So far so good. This ABC College is maintaining a database of how many persons? Of 4 persons. Of 4 persons. Right? But they also want to do something. Okay, since they are only 4 persons, So they want to do some kind of, they want to do some kind of arrangement. What kind of arrangement? Right? They want to arrange this person, right? They want to make an order. What kind of order is it? So they want to arrange the names in the form of ascending order. So if they are taking a name Ajay and Sagar, Chandu and Ramu, they want to sort the identity according to the name. They can do that. Or else they want to sort the identity according to the age. They can also do that. They want to sort the identity according to the location. They can also do that. Let me repeat. Okay, if they are preferring to sort the name according to sort the identity according to the name. Okay, so what could be the output if they are sorting the identity according to the name? Ajay is going to get first, Chandu will be the second, and third one will be Ramu, and the fourth one is going to be what? Sagar. Okay, the identity has been sorted according to the names. Most of the colleges, they follow this. Right, when you are getting an admission and there are a lot of people who are going to get the same, you are going to get the admission in the same college, and their identity will be sorted according to the ascending order. Yes or no? Your college, for example, your roll numbers are sorted according to your name, right? So they can do this. But if they want to sort them according to the age, if they don't like name, they can choose this option. They want to sort them according to the age, right? They can do that. They can do that also. So if they are doing this, what they will get? 21, 22, right? This is how the ages will get sorted according to the ascending order as per the information that we have. Likewise, if they want this data to be sorted according to the location, right? According to the location, what are the information that we have? Chennai is going to be first. Chennai, right? Then Bangalore, Bangalore is going to be first, right? B comes first. Bangalore, and we have Chennai, and the next thing is going to be what? Hyderabad, right? The last city is going to be Madurai. So don't you think that at any point of time, so they have three properties. They have the name property, they have the age property, they have the address property, location property. But at any point of time, they can choose only one property that can be sorted. They cannot choose all the property. If they are choosing all the properties together, the data will become inconsistent. Yes or no? Don't you think so? So you can either sort by name. Okay, if you are sorting them by their name, okay, the name will get sorted, and the remaining information should be what? Should remain the same. So what is the age of Ajay? Ajay age is 21. What is the age of Chandu? Chandu is 22. Ramu is 24. And the last person, what is his name? Chandu is 24. Ajay is 21. Chandu is 24. Sorry, Chandu is 24. Right? And Ramu is 26. Right? And Sagar is going to be 22. Likewise, their location will remain the same. Ajay has to be from Chennai, right? And Chandu has to be from where? Chandu has to be from Bangalore. Sagar has to be from Hyderabad. Bangalore, right? And we have Ramu. Ramu has to be from Madurai, and Sagar has to be from Hyderabad. Right? So when you sort the persons according to the name, we have to ensure that the remaining data is going to be same, because for Ajay is from Chennai and his age is 21. That should not change. Only the order is changed for the name, but the remaining information related to name is going to be has to be same forever. You need to take care of that also. At any point of time, you can sort only one property. Okay, if you are sorting all the properties, the information will become inconsistent. Yes or no? Do you agree with me? Right? At any point of time, you can sort it. If you are trying to sort age, no worries, you can sort age. There is no issue in sorting age. Okay, but the information related to age should remain same. What is information that is related to age? So this is the information that is related to age. That should be same. Right? This information should be same. Okay, so if you don't want to sort by name, if you want to sort by the location, you can do that. but the information related to location should be same. This two set of information related to location should be same, right? So you are allowed to sort either one at any point of time you can sort only one property. In order to achieve this in Java, in order to achieve these things in Java, you use what? You use comparable interface, which is also known as the single sorting sequence. Okay, all are sequences which will help you to achieve the single sorting sequence. Okay, so let us convert this analogy. Let us convert this analogy into the Java programming language. Let us write some code by by looking at this analogy. I want to write some code. What kind of code I want to write? Okay, I want to write the what information that we are collecting so far. What is the information that the college ABC is collected so far? ABC college has collected 3 pieces of information. What is the first piece? Ajay, name, age, and the location. Okay, I want to do the same thing. Okay, so college, right? So what kind of information? Student information. So I'm taking the class as what? Student. Okay, this student has how many properties? 3 properties. What is the first property? Name property. What is the second property? Age property. So age could be what data type? Integer data type. And what is the third property? Location property. Location is obviously the string data type. So these are the 3 properties. Now this information the ABC college is going to collect these 3 set of information, right? So in order to set values to these 3 properties, I will be using a constructor. What I will be using? So to generate constructor source, you will get something like generate constructor using fields. You need to select all and generate. Okay, constructor has been generated. You can remove the super keyword. It is not necessary, right? So for these 3 properties, I have created 3 constructors. I have created a constructor, parameter constructor, which is going to initialize values to these properties, right? And also I am trying to do what? I'm trying to do something here. I'm trying to override toString method. Okay, toString method is overridden. So we know what is toString method. We have already discussed about this toString method, right? So we have a class, student class. Okay, I want to initialize values to the student class. How many students that we have taken in our example, in our analogy? 4 students. Yes or no? We have 4 students, right? So student S1 equal to new student, right? So let us just copy this from the diagram. Okay, so what is the name of the first student? Ajay, 21, Chennai, right? Ajay, 21, Chennai, right? Likewise, there are 4 other students. So object is getting created for the remaining 3 students, S2, and this reference variable is S3, and the reference variable is S4. Okay, what is the name of the second student? Chandu, 24, Bangalore. Okay, Chandu, and the age is 24, and he is from which location? Bangalore, right? And we have Ramu, 26, Madurai. Ramu, 26, Madurai. Okay, and what is the last student? What is the name of the last student? Sagar, and 22, Hyderabad. I am not choosing the right order. The order could be anything, but the information related to name, age, and the location should be taken care. Sagar, what is the age of the Sagar according to us? 22 is from Hyderabad. Sagar, 22, and he is from Hyderabad, right? So 4 objects are created. Okay, it is just like you can imagine this, I guess. Okay, it is just like, behind the scenes, what will happen behind the scenes? Four objects will be created. Object one, right? Object two, object three, and object four. Four objects will get created, and each and every object is identified with the reference variable s1, s2, right? s3 and s4. Right, and they have information related to their a name. I don't think you need this explanation. We know this already. Okay, you can imagine this. Okay, the first object is going to be whatever the values that you added, so they are going to take that memory location. Right, now what I want to do, I am creating an array list. To store all these objects, I am creating an array list. So what is the type of this object? Student object. Right, I am copying the student object, I am pasting it here. Right, I am taking students equal to new array list. Okay. So I am adding all the students dot add. Okay, I am adding s1, students dot add s2. Now focus here, guys, this will be very interesting. S2, right? So s3, and we have s4. Okay. So I want to print the students information. So when I print this, definitely this is going to be an array list, right? Obviously this array list is going to follow the insertion order, right? You get all the student information. The first student name you are getting the first student age, you are getting location, you are getting, right? And you are getting second student name Chandu, age. Okay, so let me change the order. Okay. So I'll just change it the order. S1, S2, S3 and S4. Okay, let me run this. Okay, I have changed the order according to the order. First is Ramu, second is Sagar, third is Ajay, fourth is Chandu. So Ramu followed by Sagar information, followed by student Ajay information, followed by student Chandu information. But I have a requirement. My requirement is like, I want to arrange this. I want to arrange this in this ordered order. Can I do that? Okay, Java says you can do that. Java definitely says you can do that. But if you want to do that, there is a method called sort method. Sort method in the collection class, there is a method called sort method. Okay, so inside the sort method, if you pass the student object, these elements, but which property will be sorted? That is the question. It is giving you error. Why? Because you are passing student object, but you are not defining which element, which property needs to be sorted. There are three properties here. Ramu name property is there, age property is also there, location property is also there. Which property you want to be sorted? So that specification we have to give. At the same time, let me write this. Okay. Please be informed that when you want to sort a specific property, you should define it in the object, or else I can say that you should ensure that the object is a comparable object. Okay, so when I say the object is comparable object, yesterday I was telling every object, for example, if I have a class student, right? And if I'm creating object for the student class, student obj equal to new student. If I create this object for student class, can I call this as comparable object? No, I cannot call this as comparable object. It is not a comparable object, right? When this object will become, okay, when you can call this object as a comparable object, okay, when the class is implementing comparable interface, okay, when you have this class getting implemented to comparable interface, you can call this as what? It is a comparable object, right? Look at the diagram. I am calling all the students. Okay, I can call Ramu, Chandu, Sagar, and Ajay. All the students are ABC college students because they got admission in the ABC college students. Likewise, when you have any class implementing comparable interface, you call them as what? The comparable objects. Okay. Now, is our class is a comparable object? I mean, is this we have created 4 objects so far? Are these objects are comparable objects? So they are not comparable objects. Why they are not comparable objects? Because it is not implementing the comparable interface. So that is the reason why we are getting this error. Okay. So is implementing the comparable object is okay, or do we need to do some other thing? Second point. Point number 1 is this is a point number 1. Okay, what is a point number 2? Point number 2 is please be informed that when you want to sort a specific property, you should get it. Please ensure that you are also giving, you are also overriding the compare to method. Overriding the compare to method and giving the implementation for the compare to method. I will tell you what is this compare to method. Okay, we have already discussed about this compare to method in the extended tree set class. Okay, let us park that aside, and today also we are going to learn something about this compare to method in a different way. Yesterday we have learned something about this compare to method just to understand about the tree set. Okay, so these are the 2 points that we need to understand. Okay, now I can start writing some points for the comparable interface. Okay, so comparable interface is used to sort the objects of the user defined class. First point. User defined class, right? Second, fourth point, the interface is available in which package? Java.util.lang package. Fourth point, right? And the fifth point means it contains compare to method that needs to be overridden. Okay, sixth point, it provides, I will explain, I will give the justification for each and every point that I am mentioning here. It provides the single sorting sequence. So when I say single sorting sequence, what does it mean? You are having different properties for a given identity. Yes or no? For a given identity, okay? If you are taking this as a student, this student has 3 properties. What is the name of the first property? Name property, age property, and location property. I'm saying Madurai property, location property. So all these 3 properties are not going to be sorted. You can either choose one property to be sorted. At any point of time, you can choose only one property. You can choose name property, either name property or age property or the location property. Okay, so we call it as what? It provides the single sorting sequence. Okay, let us understand the compare to method. compare to object obj method. Look at the power of compare to method. Okay, its prototype is public int, return type is integer, and this is how the method is, and it will take object as an argument. Okay, so this is the prototype. This object is used to compare the current object with the specified object. Okay, and it returns what it returns. It is going to return three things: positive integer, first one, positive integer. So when it is returning positive integer, it means if the current object is greater than the specific object. Current object is greater than the specific object. Okay, if it is returning negative integer, okay, what is returning is negative integer. Okay, the current object is lesser than the specific object. Lesser than the, or if it is returning 0, the current object is equal to the specific object. Equal to the specific object. Okay, this is the property of what? Property of compare to method. Okay, this is the simple property of what? The compare to method. Okay, let us implement this in the program. Okay, this is our program. So our object is not comparable object because it is not implementing comparable interface. So let us implement that. Okay, what is the first point? Okay, we need to implement. Okay, we need to, the interface is available. The compare interface is used to. So first point is we need to implement the comparable interface. Comparable object. So it should implement. Implements comparable. So this is the comparable interface. It is asking something like T, no? Just replace this with your class name. Your class name is student. Put student here. That's it. Right? So now you are doing what? You are extending your class. I mean, you are implementing your class with comparable interface. Okay. What is the second point? You should override the compare to method. Okay. Just add unimplemented methods. Okay, so this is the compare to method. You are overriding the compare. Don't worry about this annotation. You can remove this also, no issues. Okay, you need to give implementation in this compare to method. Okay, so what are the 3 points that we have for the compare to object? Okay, positive integer, negative integer, and the 0. Okay, what do you want to compare and what it is going to return? Right. So let me write these things clearly. Okay, I want to take name property for the comparison. I want to take name. So you can take name or you can take age also. Okay, let me take age because it is a number. So when age double equal to obj dot age. Okay, if the current age is equal to the specific age, return 0, else if age is greater than, the current age is greater than the specific age, return 1, else return -1. Okay, so now our class has become what? The comparable class. Now our class has become what? Comparable class, and the objects that we have created here, all these objects, you can call it as what? Comparable object, because it is fulfilling two criteria. What is the first criteria? You should implement comparable interface. The second criteria is you need to override the compare to method. Right? So this is the current age. Okay, actually this will take the age of each and every person. For example, firstly it will take let me show it here. So here you have age 26. Okay, next time, so the next object is student object of Sagar. Okay, this 22, so here what will happen, this 22 dot compare to, it will use compare to method and it will compare this 26. Okay, so the current age 22 is what, lesser than the specific age 26. It means it will return -1. It will return what, -1. So when it is returning -1, the order will be changed internally, the order will change. Okay, 22 will go above and Ramu will come below. Right, yesterday you just yesterday we have seen some binary tree in the tree set, right? Watch that video for the reference. Okay, let me run this. What is going to happen behind the scenes? Okay, now we have what, we have some order. Okay, ab obj dot age and is greater than 1 and greater than -1. So and we are trying to run we are trying to sort by using the students object. Okay, we are getting Ramu first, 22nd second, 21. The age is sorted in the descending order. Not it is not sorted. S1 S2 S3 S4 S1 S2 S3 S4. So return 1, this is return 1 and this is return -1. Okay, let me change the logic to some other thing. Integer value equal to this dot, I want to compare name dot compare to obj dot name return value. Let us see if this is getting sorted in the ascending order or not. Name is wrong. Okay, it is getting sorted. Okay, it is getting sorted because we are not printing this one. Let me remove this. Let me put it here. Okay, before sorting and after sorting. Okay, this thing is doing the sorting. Okay, see, before sorting, let me draw this. Okay, now you see the values. Right, hope you are able to see. Before sorting, before applying the sorting mechanism, so Ramu, we have Sagar, and we have Ajay, and we have Chandu. After sorting, Ajay, Chandu, Ramu, and we have Sagar. Okay, so this logic is to sort this string. A simple logic to sort this string. A simple logic to sort this string. It is also doing the same thing. Let us consider the previous example. To sort age. This is to sort age, right? So let me print this statement after this, or let me remove this. If I run this code, you have to see the ages are getting sorted. 21 is coming first, 22 age is coming second, 24 age is coming third, and 26 age is coming fourth. Okay. For numeric sorting, you can use this sorting logic for numeric sorting. Do you have any numeric values for numeric sorting? Use the sorting logic in the compareTo method. Let me copy all this. Right, and for the string sorting, Okay, for the string sorting, let me remove this. If now I want to sort, I don't want to sort the name, I want to sort the location. Okay, I have over in compareTo method. Okay, I am creating a variable of data type integer of variable name value, right? What I want to do, I want to sort location, current location. Current means this dot location dot compareTo. Compare the current location with the location that we are receiving here. Obj dot location. Location. So I have achieved a kind of sorting sequence where return value, where now I am able to sort one of the properties, which is what? Location. Okay, this is the logic that I can use to sort the location. But if I run this code, I will get the output in such a way that all the location information will be sorted. Okay, this should come after this. Okay. All the location information has to get sorted. Do we have that? Right. So we have Bangalore first, location is sorted, and the Chennai is sorted. Hyderabad is coming after that. Madurai is coming after that. Okay. The idea here is at any point of time you have an option to do. You have an option to what? Choose the single sorting sequence. Okay. If you are sorting the location, the remaining values are going to be consistent. Consistency is maintained. See, you have just sorted the location, isn't it? Okay, this is the thing. This is the location that we have sorted. Bangalore is sorted, followed by Chennai, followed by Hyderabad, and followed by what? Madurai. Okay, the data that is related to the location. Okay, Chandu 24. They are maintaining its consistency because Chandu and the age, Chandu is related to Bangalore, Ajay is related to Chennai, and likewise Sagar is related to Hyderabad, and Ram is related to Hyderabad. Okay, now I have prepared sorting the location. If I want to prefer sorting the name, what I can do? Okay, instead of location, I will choose this dot name followed by obj dot name. If I run this code, the naming information, okay, the name property is sorted. That's why we call it as what? The single sorting sequence. Second time, the name property is sorted. Right? So where is the proof? This is the proof. Ajay. Right? You have second name is what? Chandu. And you have the third name as Ramu. In the real time, you can do this just by changing anything. But how the Java will do all this is by using the comparable interface. That's the idea. Okay, now the location is sorted. So, now the name is sorted. But the information related to name is consistent, right? When you see Ajay, Ajay is 21 years old and he is from Chennai. Right? That this information is stable. Right? What happens if it is allowing you to do multiple sorting? What happens if it is allowing to do multiple sorting? How the information will be like for multiple sorting? The name for the name Ajay, for the name Chandu, for the name Ramu, for the name Sagar, right? And even the age will be sorted. Yes or no? Age will be sorted from 21, 22, 23, and 26. 21, 22, 24, and 26. 24 and 26. And the location will also be sorted. Location is what? Chennai. Bangalore. Bangalore is going to come first. Bangalore. And we have what? Chennai. And we have what? Hyderabad. And we have what? Madurai. This is completely wrong, right? When you do this, when it is allowing all the properties to be sorted, there will be data inconsistency. That's why at any point of time it will allow you to sort only one property. That's why we call it as what? The single sorting sequence. That's why this line, this is where you are getting the justification. single sorting sequence. You can sort only one property, right? Are you getting this? So what is the method that we have used to sort? Right, collections.sort method. Okay, this collections.sort method will function only for comparable objects. This will function only for comparable. If you are not making this class as a if you are not making this class to get implement to comparable interface, this will not work. Okay, now I want to do something. I want to sort in the descending order. Okay, so we are able to sort the name in the ascending order, but what if you want to sort these names in the descending order? Okay, just apply minus in front of value. Just use minus signature. Minus means computer will understand that we are looking the opposite. Now Sagar is coming first, Ramu is coming second, according to descending order. Chandu is coming third, and Ajay is coming third. Just use minus symbol means just do the opposite of the correct thing. Java understands that. The removing minus, ascending order. Okay? When you are removing minus, when you have plus, ascending, when you put minus, descending. Right? So when you return 0, okay, so if you observe the order that you have inserted, the same order it will follow. Right? So Ramu, Sagar. So sorting is not happening here. Okay, so when you put direct value, a positive number, it will be sorted in the ascending order. When negative number, descending order, when you put 0, same order. Right? So this is important. When you are using this collections.sort method, you need to ensure that it is applicable only for the comparable objects. Okay, now you got to know what is a comparable interface. Right? So even you are trying to add any user defined objects in the tree set, you need to use comparable objects. Right? So let me give some definition. Points to round comparable. Right? First one. It provides just the heads up. Okay, single sorting sequence. What does it mean? It means we can sort the collection on the basis of single element such as location, ID or name according to our example. Right? Second one, comparable object, comparable affects the original class. Why it is affecting? The actual class is modified. Why it is modified? Because we need to implement to comparable interface. At the same time, we need to override the compareTo method. Okay? Comparable object provides compareTo method. Internally, it has a compareTo method to sort elements. So this is the interview question. What is comparable object? If they are asking you, you need to explain this point. Comparable. Why I am typing every time? Let me copy this. Okay. Comparable is present in java.lang package. Okay. So last point, we can sort the elements of comparable type by using collection.sort method. So in this method, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object. So list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, list object. So list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so list object, we need to pass a list object. Okay, so That's it. This is all about what comparable object. Okay. Sometimes they will ask you a question. Okay. Let us see that you do not want to deal with the students. Okay. Let us say that I am taking the data type as string data type. I'm taking the data type as what? The string data type. Okay. String data type is a direct objects. I can add 5 names. Right? Students.add. Students.add. Directly I can add 5 names because only one property. String is going to hold only one property. String property. First name I am adding Ratna. Second name I want to add Jyoti. Okay, third name I want to add Shashwan. Okay, fourth name I want to add Sagar. Okay, fifth name I want to add Prasad. Okay, so now this is eligible for the string object is comparable object. Okay, let me take you to the string class. This is string class. When you see the string class is already implementing what? Comparable interface. So a logic has already been written inside the string class. Java people has written a logic inside the string class. What logic they have written? Inside this, they have overridden what? The compareTo method. They have overridden what? compareTo method. So they have overridden compareTo method. So they have given their own logic. Something, a powerful logic. Right? So that's why you're not getting any error. When I run this code, the data that I have added will be what? See, output is sorted. Jyoti, Prasad. But now, okay, for the better observation, let me add some name, right? Okay, let me run Ajay. Ajay, Jyoti, Prasad. Sorted. Because this student object is of array list, it is of string type. You are adding all the string elements which is already comparable. It is already comparable objects. Internally, it is designed in such a way that the string class is implementing the comparable interface. That's why this object, this student class, array list object is eligible to be placed in the collections.sort method. This student, I'm talking about these students, okay? Don't get confused. Let me take S itself. S is a reference of array list type which is taking string as an argument. This variable name can be anything. Okay, so don't think that we are adding the same students object again. The string object. The output is sorted. Right? So this is all about the comparable interface. Okay, when you are getting an interview question, you should explain all these 5 points. They are asking you the internal things. Okay, you can write a code just like this. They will not ask you this many things, but you just memorize this analogy which I have just explained. Okay, single sorting means you know what is single sorting now. You know what is comparative method. You know what is comparable interface. Got some picture. Just repeat this video once again. We'll get this. Tomorrow we will understand what is compareTo. Tomorrow we will understand what is compareTo. Okay, after understanding this, we can start working on the remaining topics. That's it. That's all from my side today. Today, like I have taken,